Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with another action figure video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the MAFEX Suicide Squad Jared Leto Joker, the suit version. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we're going to take a quick look at the packaging. So here's Joker with his tattoo smile over his face, you know, like he did in the movie. The Joker suits version action figure, Medicom toy, MAFEX. He is number 39. Suicide Squad logo. I always loved that logo, like the colorful one like this. That just looks so cool. Blue DC logo. On this side, you got him laughing maniacally using his golden Tommy gun. Suicide Squad, MAFEX, Joker. On this side, you got a pose of him with his cane and kind of pointing at you like you better run right out of here or he's going to kill you. On the back of the box, you got your product shots, your promo pics rather, and that's and then on the bottom it says warning, don't provoke this maniac or he will flat out murder you. And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Joker, and this is honestly a really good Joker figure. I mean, if you didn't like Jared Leto as Joker, I'm sorry, but yes, Heath Ledger was a really good Joker, but the role of Joker for Heath Ledger made him go off the deep end. And with Jared Leto, so far, no. I mean, yeah, he's only shot like a few scenes here and there for the Suicide Squad movie, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, let's not get into why people hate it or hate Jared Leto as Joker or not. Let's just take a look at this awesome action figure. So, let's start off with the head sculpt. So, I mean, it's not perfectly like Jared Leto, but the likeness is there. I mean, it's definitely better than the figure arts. I mean, I don't know. The figure arts, I think it's the forehead with that one, but I don't know. I just like the MAFEX better in terms of looks, but anyway, you do get kind of a champagne color for the jacket of his suit. Got some black trim, black pants with white stripe, and his shoes are very well detailed and sculpted. You even got the laces sculpted and painted purple. And then on the bottom here, so yeah, not much really to say, but still, there's the back of the figure. And and as you can see, I did put a holster in here for his pistol because I just thought it'd be better instead of leaving this off to the side. So got some fabric, kind of made a decent enough holster, and bada bing, bada boom, there we go. Pistol storage, yay! I mean, yeah, it does kind of stick out a little, but I don't care. I'm fine with it. And then I did make a phone and a little pocket for his phone, so so let's just take a look at that real quick. And you know what? Let's go over accessories while I'm talking about, while I'm, heading that direction, so to speak. So, as you see, yeah, fabric pockets and holsters, yay. I'm just gonna lay him down so it doesn't fall over. Alright, so here is his phone, and this was made out of a popsicle stick, and I just painted it up and used a tiny piece of plastic from like some toy packaging for the camera lens, and I think it turned out pretty decent. I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, it's a small little piece. So, and then what hand did I have him use the phone with? His relaxed hand holds it just fine. I mean, it's a bit of a loose grip, but I mean, it's fine. Oh, and he dropped it. What about this hand? You know what? I don't think I use that hand because I don't want the paint to scuff. But yeah, you can wedge it into the relaxed hands. I mean, it's a loose grip, but if you get him into the pose and then you kind of put this in his hand, it's not gonna look too bad. And and I'm gonna show it off when I show the size comparison with Harley Quinn, but Harley also has the a custom phone and fabric pocket for the phone, and with that I just wedge it into her right relaxed hand. And speaking of hands, let's get into that. So we only get a right trigger finger hand, which I don't mind, but actually, nope, I lied. We get 2 trigger finger hands, one for the right, one for the left. So, as you can see, if I don't drop it, come on, there we go. So as you can see, nice tattoos on the fingers. You got the smile tattoo on the hand. Got gold bling. So there you have those. And then here we have, oh, that's the wrong fisted hand I put on the figure. I kind of mixed up the fisted hands from my first Joker and the in this Joker. Oops. I mean, it's really not that big of a difference. It's just one has the gold rings on the fingers and then one doesn't. Those are really the only difference between some of the hands with both Jokers. But we do get two fisted hands, which come on the figure out of the packaging, and then we only get one weapon cuffing hand, which I kind of wish we also had a left or a right rather, but it's okay. And then what else do we get? And then we get a cane holding hand, and you could use this one as a cane holding hand, but it would be like if he used it like this instead of, just resting his hand on it. But this is also kind of a pointing hand, like I got you, I'm gonna get ya, that kind of thing. But there you have those, and then you do get a couple of relaxed hands, which look good. Same kind of sculpting and paint work, which is nice. And then you get a kind of the hand that he uses, or the hand for achieving the pose where he basically covers his mouth, but it still creeps you out because he still looks like he's smiling. As you can see right here. So it's very cool that you can do that with this figure. I mean, that's one of the most awesome parts about this figure. But yeah, it's just on a basic MAFEX styled wrist peg. So you just slide the hand off, and then slide another hand on like so, and then we do get an interchangeable head. Now, this one you got him smiling, and then you can pop this off and interchange it with this head, where he's laughing maniacally like a maniac. So, there you have that. Oh, and this forearm kind of shifts up and down a bit, you know, so that you can get that creepy mouth over the smiling tattoo over the mouth kind of pose. And you can actually use... Oop, I dropped that head. Oh my god. I'm such a klutz. Hopefully I'm better than Jar Jar, though. Don't be Jar Jar. You can use the original two heads from the first MAFEX Joker. I mean, it's on there. It just didn't click, but yeah, I mean, you can still use that. You get the same range of movements and everything, so there you have that. And then you can use this one. So, yeah, not much to say about that. Speaking of which, he does come with an alternate torso, and I think it's mostly used for the purple trench coat Joker, which is this body right here. So you that freaking right arm keeps popping out. You know, as much as I like the first MAFEX Joker, I don't really mess with it anymore, especially now that I have this one. Like, this one's so much better. But, anyway. You do get an alternative... Come on. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. But you do get an alternative torso. So you can, like, you can swap this torso with this, which, I mean, I haven't done, but I guess I'm guessing you can if you want to. Or you could take the lower torso of the original Suicide Squad Joker, and then, you know, take your head of choice, pop it on, and, yeah. And, I mean, it's on a double ball peg at the head and a single at the neck, so, you know, you get your tilting, your upward, your downward, your swivel, and then you do get the neck tattoo right there, and then you get like a little bit of waist movement, and that's really it for this body, because, I mean, it's a dude in a straitjacket, so not really anything to write home about. But, anyway, moving on with the rest of the accessories, we do get his cane, and this is a really good a really good looking cane. I like this accessory, and I like this cane a lot better than the previous cane, which this is the original cane right here, and if I can pick it up, as you can see, they're about the same length, but I do like this one more because I like the curved handle. It makes it easier for him to grip onto it. This one, not really. So, yeah. But yeah, I like this cane. So there we have that. And then we do have a gold and white Tommy gun. I believe it's a Tommy gun. I don't know guns very well, unless it's like guns from Star Wars. So, yeah, nice paint work. I mean, you got some whites, some gold. It's pretty much just white and gold. So there you have that. And then you do get his pistol, which I love the design of this pistol. Like, this is such a cool looking pistol. I mean, yeah, it's a bit blinged out, but Look at all this detail, man. I mean, this is cool. And then, like I demonstrated earlier, if you have a fabric holster like this, then you could just put it in there. And that's if you don't have him using it, but you can have him using it if if you don't want him using the Tommy gun. And for some quick comparisons, we'll just make this quick. Here he is with MAFEX Batfleck. So as you can see, they're pretty good size. I don't know how big, I don't know how tall Ben Affleck and Jared Leto are in real life, but I mean, I think it works. I mean, I think they're around the same size in the comics and maybe the Arkham video games, but I don't know. Here he is with Harley Quinn, his girlfriend, until Starpole steals her away. Am I right? I'm just kidding. But that's. I only mentioned that because I have some fan fictions I need to write, and she does. Like I said, she does have a custom phone. I may do a separate video on that. For her and probably even Spidey's phone, because I did make a phone for my MAFEX Spider-Man. But yeah, there you have him with Harley Quinn. Here he is with General Grievous. Now I'm not going to extend his legs, but there you go. And here he is with a B1 battle droid. Just because fanfiction ideas that I still need to write. I have a couple I wrote, but I still need to write the rest. Here he is with a Mega Action Droideka, or Destroyer Droid. And here he is with a Black Series Stormtrooper and Black Series Darth Vader. And as you can see, Vader is taller than Joker. And what else can we compare him to? Let's just go ahead and compare him to Mark 7 Iron Man and Figma Tracer. So there you go. Oh, and 3 more quick comparisons. How dare I forget, because I compare these 3 with a lot of figures that I've been reviewing. Here he is with SH Figure Arts R2-D2 and Anakin Skywalker. And yes, R2 is the A New Hope version, but, I mean, they haven't really made a prequel version yet. And I doubt they will. But, anyway. And there he is with Captain Rex. So there you have those 3. So yeah, I mean... Oh, you stay. You go. There you have that. Now for articulation, you do get some really good movement with this guy. The head is on a double ball peg, so you get him to look up that far, down pretty far, and then you do get some pretty good pivot, and then you do get your swivel. The lower neck doesn't really go back. I mean, maybe a smidge, but not much. And then the neck can move down pretty far. Pretty decent downward movement. Then you do get some wobblage in there at the neck, and then I mean, it's on a ball peg, so it does swivel. So yeah, with both joints, you can look up decently, down a lot more, and you can pretty much bury his chin into the collar, and then you do get swivel and great head pivot. So there you have that. Shoulders are on a ball peg into a, you can see right there, it's a ball peg going out to a ball hinge. So you do get more than 90 degrees of upward movement, so that's really good. Like that far, I mean, I think that's, yep, that's about as far as you can get it. And then you do get your rotation, like I said, in and out, shift it up and down. You do get a bicep swivel at the shoulder. You do have a double hinged elbow, which, because this elbow kind of slides, and sometimes I accidentally pop it off like I just did, but you can get that much of an elbow bend with this elbow. You can't really get more than that, which I think is ultimately fine, because they had to make this elbow extend in order to get that pose, you know, the mouth covering smile pose, so to speak. And then you have ball pegs for the wrists, so they hinge in and out, but you can manipulate it around to make them go up and down. But honestly, I'm not a fan of how the hands sit when moving up and down. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just haven't had it in a while. Maybe it's just the gun holding hands that I don't like it with. But I mean, yeah, I usually keep them in and out with the wrists, just because, at least for gun holding poses, it looks better. We'll just go over both torso joints because it'll be a pain to do just one. So, oh, well, that's the first time that's happened. Well, I guess we could try it now. I don't know if maybe, they're about the same. So maybe we can, maybe. Oh, yep, we can. We can give this Joker the straight jacket. So there we have that. And let's pop that back in. But yeah, we do get about that much of an ab crunch, and then about that far back. Then you get tilt, which is more at the waist, but still. Then you do get rotation at both sections of the torso. The hips are on a drop down joint, so you get them to kick forward a little more than 90. And then you get them to kick back a little bit. And then you do get, you barely get any thigh rotation. You do get a little, but not by much. Single hinge knee, which comes up a little more than 90, which is decent. And then feet barely move up, barely move down. Tiny bit of ankle pivots. So the ankle movement is one of my biggest flaws, or is one. It's not just one of my biggest flaws. It's pretty much with everyone. But you do get a good toe hinge. So overall, I mean, even if you didn't like Jared Leto as Joker, I still recommend you get this, because this is a really good Joker action figure. I mean, I have fun posing him. I have fun taking pictures of him. I mean, I need to take more pictures of him, especially now that I have Batman. But still, I mean, this guy is pretty cool to take pictures of. Yeah. So, final thoughts wise, I mean, like I said, I mean, I can't really think of anything negative about him. I mean, it's not a perfect MAFEX, but it's definitely much more improved over the previous MAFEX Joker, and just overall the previous figures. And And this did come before the Justice League Batman did, so I'm just I'm just recording them out of order because one, I don't care. Two, um, um, I reviewed Wonder Woman before Batman, so I just yeah, I just didn't really care if they were in order or not. I don't have the MAFEX Harley Quinn because I thought the figure art was way better, and I still think it's way better. And if people think it's not way better, well, that's why we have something called opinions. You know, you're never wrong, but you're never right. So, but but yeah, I mean, this guy is really awesome. Um, so like I said, if you're looking for a good Joker figure, you know, I recommend getting this one. And if you don't like Jared Leto as Joker, then maybe you would want the Heath Ledger Mafex Joker from the Dark Knight trilogy, because that one's a good figure too. I just didn't buy it because um I I just don't have an interest in the in that figure. I mean, it's a good figure. I just don't need it for my collection. So, but there excuse me. Also, I apologize for the lack of videos before Joker and Batman. I had some stuff going on, and then I got sick. But I'm feeling a lot better, so yay! But there you go. There is the Jared Leto Suicide Squad Joker from MAFEX, and like I said, really good figure. The only real flaw I can really think of is the ankle articulation. Other than that, oh, and the thigh swivel not being very prominent. Other than that, very good figure. So, if you want one, go pick it up. Try definitely try Amazon. I believe I saw this guy on sale, but I could be wrong. I don't remember for sure. But yeah. So there you go. I'll see you in the next video.